The Forex Journal is a Windows desktop tool to help anyone when studying the financial markets. As the name suggests, it can be used as a journal to record how you prepare your trades and predict when to enter the market. But in fact, is a lot more than that. So let's get started. Before entering information into the journal, you need to set up the hierarchy for your notes, and you do this from the project manager. The journal assumes you have an existing trading account with a broker. So the first thing you need to do is click Add Broker to enter the broker name. And then click OK. Now you will see that the broker's name is added to the index. There are no name restrictions when adding a broker. It can even be something arbitrary, like 123. Use the Edit and Delete buttons to set up the broker list just the way you want. Next, we need to set up one or more accounts that you might have with that broker. To do that, make sure the broker's name is highlighted, then click Add Account. Type in the account name and when finished, click OK. You can use any name you want like Demo Account, Live Account, Scalping Account, and so on, and add them as accounts for the broker you selected. Now you have built the hierarchy for your notes. It's time to open the journal where you can begin adding new entries. First, open the broker account you want to work with, and then highlight an account. Then click Open Project. Yes, we are now back where we started from, but this time we can see the name of the broker and the account name displayed along the top. When you see these titles displayed, you are now ready to begin making notes. But before we start, let's explore the user interface and understand the 4 information panels. The Memo panel allows you to add notes about the broker, the different accounts, and currencies by selecting any tab you want. When you click the Account tab, you can write comments that are specifically relevant to this broker's account, being the account that's shown above. Should you go to the project manager and open a different account that belongs to the same broker, all the broker information that you added previously will remain, and it will be available to view when you open the tab. You are now free to add information and notes about the new account you have opened. Let's leave the remaining 2 tabs and jump to the Notes panel. You can only add notes after an account has been opened from the project manager, and those notes will be linked only to that account and broker. The journal presumes you will want to make notes about the markets you are watching. So when you click the New Notes button, you will be asked to add a name for that market. For example, you could enter Pound, US Dollar, US 500, or even something like Demo. You can add any title you want, but be aware there are some format restrictions that allow you limited flexibility. Once you add a note title, it will be numbered automatically and displayed in the Notes panel. When you highlight a title, the main central workspace becomes active, and the number and title of the note will be displayed at the top. At this point, you will clearly see in all the panels the name of the broker you are working with, what account you are using, and what specific market you are watching. There is no restriction to the number of notes that can be added to the list. Now we can begin to build our journal about the market we are watching. Highlight a market from the Notes List panel and check that the name is displayed at the top, and begin entering your report. Use the format options to highlight any content so your notes are easier to read. At this point, it's presumed you are studying a specific market by watching a particular chart. And a very handy feature that saves a lot of time is the screen capture feature. With a single click, you can capture a screenshot of the chart and embed this into your notes. When the image is captured, a date and time of the screenshot is automatically copied into your work panel, so it's easy and fast to add as many screenshots as you need. By taking screenshots and adding notes to them, you will find that learning becomes quicker and easier. To open a thumbnail image, just double-click, or right-click to delete the image. At this point, all you need to do is add your own comments into the workplace about that particular screenshot. When you are ready, take another screenshot at a different time frame, or scale and continue your journal. Another feature of the 4X Journal is the Reminder function. This is a basic timer where you can enter a future date and when that date expires. The reminder will activate and display a reminder pop-up window. This has covered all the basic functions of the 4X Journal. Now we understand the concept. Let's go back and look at the Currency tab in the Memo panel. Just imagine the Currency tab is another level of information above the Notes main work panel, and below that in the Accounts tab. The easiest way to explain the Currency tab is to demonstrate how it works. So let's highlight the pound dollar. We check the main working panel to confirm our notes are about the pound dollar, and then open the Currency tab. Enter your notes and format them as required. You will notice the formatting the same for each of the other panels. Just a comment here, data entered into any of the panels gets saved automatically, so there is no save function to worry about. Imagine now at a later date we need to make a new note about the pound dollar. Just like before, we create our new note, give it the pound dollar label and add it into the list. When we have the new note highlighted, we can begin capturing images and adding comments into the main work panel. You will now see that if we click the Currencies tab, all the information we added for the previous pound dollar is still there on display as we work on the new pound dollar note content. In summary, if you add notes into the Currency tab, the contents will be on display for all notes that have the same name or title. So in our example, whenever we make a new note about the pound dollar, the content of the Currency tab will be on display for all the pound dollar entries. Whenever you work in the main panel, all you need to do is check the currency. If there are any important notes or instructions written previously, you will be able to preview them with the matching note type. The 4X Journal is about managing your ideas, thoughts, notes, and images. It becomes invaluable as a study tool and is absolutely essential when you need to document the planning, development, and execution of marketing strategies. The process of taking notes is known to be an effective way to learn. And the 4X Journal is an easy way to catalog your work while giving you quick access to the content at the same time. This current version is the first release, and we expect you might find issues or problems. So we ask you to be patient and forward back to us any suggestions or ideas you might like to see built into the next version. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and we wish you well with your trading.